Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw the French fry cat from Aphmau Meemeows. So let's get started. To draw this very yummy cat, let's first start by drawing the eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a very big oval. Nice and round. Now one big oval and I'm going to come across about, let's say this wide, and draw another oval. There, so now that my two ovals in, let's come back inside for some details. Come right about here in the center and we're going to draw a curve. And then we're going to, let's see, round this part off. And then right about here in the center area, we're going to draw two angles to cut it up. And then at the bottom, just draw a curve right here. So this is where the color of the cat's eyes will be. And then this part, we're just going to shade it all in black. There. So then for this one, we're going to come over here on this side and we're going to draw a curve, but then we're going to cut it up right here. Just put in a little knot and then continue. And then the curve will still be about right here. Just going to draw a curve and then shade this part in. Okay, there. So now that I have these eyes in, I'm going to come above each eye and just draw a soft curve. And then in between the eyes, let's draw the mouth. So let's say about right here in the center, give myself a point, and we're going to go out with a curve on both sides. And then this side, I'm going to stop a little bit because right about here, I need to draw a curve so that the cat looks like it's eating something. Cap it off, and at the bottom, another curve for the mouth. There. Then from there, let's go ahead and draw the dumpling. Well, I call it the mochi shaped head. So let's come to the center of the eye approximately, and I'm just going to come out a little bit, about right here. And same thing on the other side, about right there. From there, let's go ahead and I'm going to draw this mochi shaped head. So I'm going to go up. It's a little easier for my hand to come down this side, and then let's just go ahead, go nice and high, about right there. And let's go ahead and bring it in. So just about our center, and then we're going to bring it down. So notice I'm kind of sketching my lines because when I'm not too sure, I just kind of do a little sketch with the Sharpie. And then once I'm sure, I can go back in and darken the line. Okay, so then from there, let's go ahead and come down. Bring it down around the eye. And then we're going to start to bring it in towards the bottom and connect it. Soft curve at the bottom, about right there. There. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and draw the ears. So let's pop them up about right in this area. So I'm going to come right about here and just draw your basic cat ear. So about right there, I'm going to round it off and bring it in. And let's draw the inside. And same thing on the other side. So about right there. And I'm just going to drag this point across, so it just makes it easier for me to see where I'm going with the other ear. And it's approximately the same size, so about right there. And come back to your point. And once again, the inside. There. And then we need to draw this little bowl of ketchup. So right in the center, I'm going to come right about here and draw two curves right in the center, and then I'm going to connect it with a curve and then give the bowl a little rim, and then connect once again. So we're drawing from the bottom up, and then we need to draw our ketchup. So let's come right here and we're just going to draw two dollops, one and another one that goes towards the center. And come back down, and another curve. And then I'm just going to lightly draw a curve right there. And then from there, let's see, now we need to draw the body. So usually I kind of go about right here and we draw back, and then the hand. So, well, you know what, let's draw the hand first. Let's come about right here under the eye. Just going to draw a curve and then bring it in to about the same height as the head. Then on the back right here, instead of this smooth curve, what I'm going to do is about right here, and I'm going to aim to say, let's just give myself a point. So I'll say about right here. I'm just kind of imagining my usual curve. From these 2 points, I'm going to create this curve that it's very how would you say it, it's as if you're just looking at like a bunch of fries. So I'm trying to make it, give it a texture without having to draw too many details. So just like wobbly, I guess, but not too soft, a little bit straighter, and down. So something like that. And then we can go ahead and just make it smooth now, like our usual for our Meemeows. And then come here, go across. And about right there, we can draw our foot. There. Okay, so then I'm going to put a curve right here. And another one right here. And then we have the other hand, so right underneath this eye, about right here. Same thing like the other side, so about right there, and bring it in. So now for the details right here, and let's say about right here where the ear is, I'm going to go across. And then draw a little band for some detail. And then let's see, then we need to come in here and make this look like fries, right? So I'm just going to come to the edge right here and just quickly just put in as if we have a bunch of fries on the edge right here. Some taller, shorter, I'm just trying to give it some texture, and then in here, just put in these little ones. There, so hopefully that looks like a bunch of fries without having to do too much. Okay, there, so just fill in as much as you want. And then from there, let's draw the tail. So I'll pop it up about right here. So the tail is just a normal tail. and bring it in. And then in this area, we need to put in some graphics. So we need to write the word fries. So I'm going to come right in this area, and I'm going to start, let's say about right here with the F. I'm going to draw a curve. And I'm just going to try my best to follow the original. So I got one big F right here, and then we need to draw the R, I, and then we have an E, and the S. So the S is a little bit fancier. And we're going to bring it all the way down for a tail. And thicken it up. There, so I have fries, and then we need to draw, let's say, 5 of these bars. So right about here, I'll just start here. 1, and I'm going to go across about right here so that I can make it as even as possible, right under the word fries. 2, and now find my center, so about right, let's just say here, approximately. I'll draw the middle one. And then now I can fit in right here in the center, 1 more. Here. And 1 last one right here in the center between these 2. So this way it's just a little bit easier to gauge and make it a little bit more even. And then the last thing I need to do is put a heart right here to make this my Draw So Cute French fry cat from Aphmau's Meemeows. I really hope you love this cat and how it turned out, and I helped you draw it fun and easy. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.